John, in terms of galvanizing wins, to go 2 periods on a back-to-back with 4 defensemen and play like this, how meaningful, how rich does this one feel?
Well, especially those 4 that played, they seemed to me that they got stronger as the game went on. Those 4 and Bob, I mean, how you couldn't ask for any more as far as how they handle themselves.
And John, the way things worked out with the early goals, no lead is safe, but it did give you at least maybe some cushion or some wiggle room to know that even 2 men down back there.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, but you did have the room where last night you didn't.
Yeah, well, we got a couple of goals quick. We had a good start, and I thought the 3rd goal, just a great play by Jens. It's such a great lesson as far as stopping. When he has his first chance and he stops and bangs it in. I thought that was probably the biggest goal, knowing where we're at with our club, with our back end. So, yeah.
Besides, obviously, the fact that there's an extra premium on your D-men not taking penalties when they're already down 2, what other adjustments do they have to make in that situation, John?
No, Savvy got involved with someone on the back of the play. They just needed to stay disciplined. They needed to change, especially in the second period, in the long change period, to be smart with their changes. They just handle themselves tremendously, the 4 guys. Their sticks, they got stronger, and so that was really encouraging to see.
Coach, in the 3rd period, you'd gone pretty much the first half of the period playing entirely in our own zone, and then you had the penalty on Neal, and that followed up with Carlson's line coming on and keeping the puck down there for pretty much the entire shift. Yeah. How important was that in kind of breaking the momentum?
Yeah, we needed some shifts hold on to pucks. Carlson's line was probably the best one this evening. I thought they played really well. I think 18 minutes in that area there of the ice time. I thought they were strong on the puck. It was a situation where, we have the goals. The other team's fresher. We know we're dying on the vine in our back end. We needed to check. And I thought that line checked very well and had a number of minutes in the 3rd period that were important to us.
John, we know Cody has a broken jaw, but do you have any update on Feder?
I don't. I haven't even had a chance to talk to the trainer.
I think we've gone 6 questions without asking you about Bob. He was pretty special tonight.
Outstanding. I mean, you could just sense, and it's easy to say now because he didn't, you could tell he wasn't going to let a goal in. That's the way you felt on the bench. And, that one save he made, they may crawl back into the game. When he went side to side, we lost a puck in the corner and they make a play across the ice. That's a huge save because any type of goal they score with a number of minutes left, they can ramp it up. And they knew what was going on in our bench, and that was a huge save. So his game is coming, and we knew he was going to have to be a real important part of our game tonight if we're going to win that hockey game.
As great as this win feels, how much of a pall does the injury to Golubev cast over this? Just the way that he's played in the time.
Yeah, he's Cody's been. He just bangs along there, and he kept on improving. We moved him into some more minutes because we felt he deserved it, and but as injuries, this is all part of the game, and they can't be any whining about what's going on. Someone else gets minutes now. Prouder's going to go in, and we just need to find a way, and so it gives you an opportunity to put another guy in. And as I've always said, when everybody does get healthy, your team's that much stronger.
Bob joked that the players around him in the first period blocked more pucks than he did. How much of a psychological lift was that to play like that in the first?
Yeah, it was important. I think we had 14 block shots in the first period, 26, 27. It's part of playing defense. And not only the block shots, I thought we were in the way in taking away shooting lanes too, to where they couldn't get pucks on net. Even though we didn't block them, we did a really good job of fronting. And that started with Carlson's line. So yeah, that was, we defended a lot tonight, and we certainly got our work in there.
Coach, you've mentioned before, no excuses in back-to-back games. You have to play hard. When you see your team come out with a performance tonight like that. Do you see growth then? Is that something where you can see growth?
Yeah, again, we win a game another way. We get banged up in our back end. We're playing against a really good team there. D were they're up the ice. They came through the neutral zone on us quite easy at times. But we found a way to defend in our end zone and win a game a different way. So that is always steps in the right direction. We have a ton of work to do as far as our neutral zone play, as far as checking, but give them credit. They found a way to win a game tonight.
You've mentioned how much blocking shots is a demand of yours.
No, you guys do that.
Well, no,
you
you
guys
said it earlier.
say that. I just consider it part of defense, yes.
Does it come naturally to this group? Have you had to hammer it home, or
No,
have they
I don't
received
think
it
so.
easily?
I don't think so. You know, this team has played hard over the years, and there's not a lot of great adjustments going on here. It's the guys willing to do it. So, no, we talk about it. I show it. If a guy blocks a shot when we're doing our tape, it's on the tape. Guys need to see it because some guys aren't willing to block shots. We just got to get those guys to turn the corner and do the same thing. So no, but for the most point in our lineup, they have willing to defend and understand the importance of it in our league. Thank you.
There's Blue Jackets head coach John Tortorella. Bob McElligott joined now by Jody Shelley as part of the Tim Hortons postgame show. And